writers of Heavyworlds. This is Tomi.
This is Esa from Amorphis.
Rock till you drop.
We are here with Amorphis. Welcome to heavyworlds.com.
Thank you.
Grazie.
I would like to start our interview asking how the tour is going at the moment here in Europe.
It's going well. We are about halfway of this first leg of Europe, and now it starts to feel like tour. One of the time are a little bit sick and things like that. Normal things happen in tour, but it's been very nice, good gigs and.
Okay. May I ask why have you chosen these bands for this new tour? Is there a particular reason why you have chosen these bands?
Well, we were suggested about few ideas and few bands, and especially with Lepros, we heard their album and really liked it, and yeah, I don't know, wanted to help them out with this tour. So at Nahima, I think they were after that offered to the bill as well, and they are a little bit different than other bands here, so I think it will fit the package really good as well.
Okay. Is there any particular band of the metal scene you would like to tour with, actually?
We have toured with a lot of good bands like Opeth before, and yeah, there's a lot of bands, but I don't know, Mastodon, Opeth, Judas Priest, Scorpions. I don't know. It's hard to say. It always, Metallica would be nice. They're opening us, but.
I've read about something about your setlist, and I saw that you're getting more importance to the new songs. So could you please tell us something about the setlist actually? Why have you chosen maybe the new songs just to promote the album maybe?
Well, actually there is a lot of old songs as well, so I don't know where that comes from.
Well, there's, of course, when you have new album, you want to play to promote new album, of course, and otherwise you could do the same tour over and over again. So, but there's also, it's difficult to choose set list nowadays because we have so many albums, of course. But yeah, we wanna always play 5 songs from the new one and then have some kind of best of or whatever from older songs.
Is there any particular song you like to play most live on stage, actually?
The newer the better, because of course, it feels fresh, more fresh than some. I don't know. Actually, it's quite fun to play some 20 years old songs as well. But yeah, it's hard to say. It depends on the feeling.
Let's talk about the album, The Beginning of Times. Let's see that this album has been a great success. And are you satisfied about this new work?
Yeah, we are very satisfied. I think it's continues where last album finished. So yeah, it's a little bit more complicated album maybe, but so far we are very satisfied.
Do you think that the fans maybe are satisfied of this new album, respect the other albums?
Well, that's really hard to answer. People should ask from fans how they reacted, but we've got really positive reaction from the album, definitely. And it's, people who like previous ones we've done with Tomi, I think they will probably like this one as well.
Okay. Can we consider this last album as an evolution, respect the previous albums? What can you tell us about this?
Yeah, I think it's not any new start for anything else or something, but I think it continues quite much what we have done with Tomi. We feel we have progressed all the time like in small things, sound-wise, whatever. But that's what we have wanted to do as well, because in the past we were jumping quite a lot from styles to styles. So we'll see what's happening next. But yeah, this is it has gone how we wanted it to go.
Talking always about the beginning of times, we saw that it recalls the traditional the traditional creation myth, the Finnish creation myth. Is that right?
Yeah.
What can you tell us about this the myth?
Well, in the last few albums we have like always picked some like character from this Finnish mythology, and this just has to be done because this is one of the main characters, and yeah, it's too complicated to tell here the whole story, but now it's good way to end this kind of trilogy or whatever.
We saw also that in some of your albums you talk about Kalevala, which is a Finnish poem. So, which is your favorite character of this poem?
Well, there's quite a few. Usually it's the one what we are dealing about with certain albums. I don't know. Perhaps Kullervo. He's pretty unlucky guy. I think his habitus is pretty close to Finnish men.
Okay. Let's talk about maybe new projects. What's new for the future for Amorphis? Do you have touring?
Touring, yeah. So far we haven't even think about the new songs. I don't know if I think everybody have some ideas on their on their minds, but we haven't talked about new album yet and didn't.
Well, yeah, I assume you will tour maybe during festival season, or
Yeah,
is
we
there
have
not?
toured like since May actually, and we will tour till February, yeah, at least. So
And then there is again some shows booked for April. So I don't know. Perhaps at some point we start to think about and check about the ideas what people have and go to rehearsing place. But there is so much shows and touring at the moment that I think that will take a lot of time.
Okay, so you're not working on new material actually after this reason? Yeah.
No, that's quite impossible. It's so hectic and everything's, what happens around here. So it's really hard to concentrate anything.
Okay, so we can't say anything about future for Amorphis now because you're focused on the release of Beginning of Times and you want, of course,
Yeah.
touring, and let's see the reaction of the fans.
Yeah, it depends on our booking agent, how far he will book us in future, and then we can start to think about the new material and new album. But it's time will tell that, I guess.
we always need at least some break to have to get the new ideas. It's impossible on tour. Yeah.
Let's talk about Tomi. We knew that since he's entered the band, there has been some changes, and I would like to ask how much important is Tomi, for example, in the process of songwriting and so on.
Well, it's easy because we know his vocal range and what he's capable to do. So because we always, as a band, we write and do and arrange the songs, and for the finished songs, then Tomi starts to arrange his vocals. And so beforehand, it's pretty easy these days to think about what kind of vocals he might do, and what his vocal range is capable to. With our old singer, that was pretty much also the case, but we weren't sure about what's coming out there, or if anything's coming out there. So, but it's easier now. It's easier now.
Okay, I think we're done for now. I would like to thank you both for this interview. there is something you would like to say to our Italian fans, to your Italian fans, not mine, sorry, or to users of heavyworlds.
Nice to be back. Nice to be back. Thanks for your support.
Yeah, good to be back. Grazie.